Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, my friend and I from Group 3 want to present about our group assignment from subject Power Distribution System. My name is Muhammad Zahir bin ABIDIN, B08191024. My friend.
So my name is NASRULLAH ZIKRI bin ZULKIFLEE.
My name is Muhammad SYAHIR bin JAMAL ABANA. My trick number B0819103117.
And our lecturer is Encik AZHAR bin AHMAD and Encik FALIHAN. Okay. From the question that we get is that inside of one unit electrical substation, one chamber, there is no fire extinguisher allocated by the owner of the substation. The chamber, like a room, inside the room have many electrical appliances in the substation. So the owner only provide water hose and water sprinkler inside the electrical substation. It is enough for the owner to provide water hose and water sprinkler only without fire extinguisher. So the question is this action follow rules stated in article regulation? How about this rule apply to domestic housing? Please relate with article regulation. Okay. As we know, the substation is for interconnecting 33 kilovolt distribution network with 11 kilovolt network. It provides capacity injection into 11 kilovolt network through a standardized transformation of 33 or 11 kilovolt. It to serve the following function such as to supply the substation, to supply a dedicated bulk consumer 33 kilovolt, 22 kilovolt or 11 kilovolt, and to provide bulk capacity injection or transfer from a PMU, PPU or PPU to a load center for further localized distribution. So the substation is the very important for the distribution system to electric flow before to the house place. And then of course this is not follow the electricity regulation, because according to electricity regulation 1994, it mentioned about fire extinguisher in regulation 40, which mean the discussion is fire extinguisher should be provided by the owner, management, license or supply authority of an installation other than a domestic installation, and the extinguisher shall be kept on the premises for use at any time. That's why the fire extinguisher is very important for the substation, because we don't know how the damage can come and it will be dangerous to the substation or to the near places like transmission line, or if has house is near the substation, it also so dangerous because it can be burned and be fire anytime, anywhere, that we don't know which time it can be. So we need to avoid from the unexpected that we not wanted to be at the place. Alright, that's all. Next, my friend will talk about the power sources that are related to electrical fires.
Okay, my turn is to explain about power source that are directly related to electrical fires that can be any of the following below. First of all, maybe because of faulty wiring. Faulty wiring is if an electrical outlet is not properly installed or is somehow damaged, it is possible that it will cause a spark or other event that can cause a fire. Secondly is overloaded devices. Plug in too many things onto a single circuit can result a fire. While a circuit breaker should prevent this, it is still a risk because it can cause the wires or other components to overheat. Third is short circuit. For power damage, power cord damage. Extension cords are often used to get electricity where it is needed. Unfortunately, these cords typically run across the floor or through other unprotected areas. They can then get damaged, resulting in an exposed wire that can ignite flammable material while nearby. Number 5 is overloaded electrical outlets and 6 improperly installed light fixtures. Light fixtures, if you install light bulbs that use too many watt for the fixtures, that means not stable at your house, or if the fixture is easily properly is ventilated, it can result on a fire. Okay, next. Fire extinguisher classes for electrical fires. Okay, for simplify that, electrical fires need to be put out by an substance that is non-conductive, unlike the water or foam found in Class A fire extinguishers. Then, if someone attempts to put out an electrical fire with something like water, there is a high risk of electrocution since water is conductive. This is why Class C fire extinguisher exists. The substance that can be found in this type of extinguishers are called monoammonium phosphate, potassium chloride, or potassium bicarbonate. Other than that, another option will be Class C. Class C extinguisher that contains carbon dioxide. That means CO2. CO2 is great for suppressing fires because it takes the fire oxygen source away as well as diminishes the fire heat since the CO2 is cold when expelled from the extinguisher. Okay, that's all for me. Next, Nasrullah.
So we go to the question 2. How about this rule apply to domestic housing? So I think this rule need to be applied in this domestic housing as we cannot anticipate what will happen in the future, like a house burning because of an electrical fire happening. CO2 or carbon dioxide extinguisher are ideal for places with a lot of electrical equipment such as office or homes because they are safe to use on fires involving electrical apparatus. Carbon dioxide extinguisher do not leave any residue, unlike a foam extinguisher. They can also be used on Class B fires, those involving flammable liquid such as paraffin or petrol. CO2 extinguisher work by smothering the fire and cutting off the supply of air. The next. So for the conclusion, as a conclusion, it is not safety is if an owner of a substation only provide water hose and water sprinkler inside that electrical substation without fire extinguisher. Therefore, it is very important to select the right type of fire extinguisher because there are some of fire extinguisher that not suitable and dangerous to use in electrical fire. So the right fire extinguisher to use in electrical fire is type C and CO2. The best way to prevent electrical fires is to make sure that all electrical work is done by trained electricians. Many companies try to save money by having other employees perform simple electrical work, but that is quite dangerous. One small mistake can result in a fire that costs thousands or even more. In addition, you should have any electrical system inspected and tested for potential issues regularly so you can spot problems and address them before a fire occurs. So they all from we. Thank you.